Okay, Nitro Heads, make a quick short video of this recent purchase I made back in April. I've known my local hobby shop owner for 30 plus years. He's a really great guy, and from time to time he calls me up and he says, hey, I'm getting rid of another one of my shelf queens, would you like to buy it? And I always say yes, because his prices are excellent. $200 for this one. Now, I didn't get any instruction manual or anything with it, but I did get the box and a couple of vintage glow igniters. Got the original radio there. This has only been run twice. 2 tanks of nitro through it for break-in. He said he broke it in with 2 tanks, and then it's been on the shelf ever since it was new. So, aside from a slight amount of dust on it, very slight amount, I don't see any flaws. There's not a scratch, a scrape on anything. The entire machine is pretty much impeccable. So, now, one thing that makes this one really neat is this one actually has reverse. Now, I have an LST. Of course, that has reverse. Everyone pretty much knows that if you're into the nitro world. But this one, yeah, it has reverse. So this will be my first HPI with a reverse. Now we'll go ahead and pop this body off of here. You guys can take a look at the underneath side. Now there's the body there. I don't even see any flaws on the inside. Not even dirt, nothing. No. Doesn't look like he probably didn't have the body on it, I'm thinking, when he broke it in, even, because I don't see any warping on the body, and the body sits pretty low over the muffler there. But that's all 100% factory there. This is not a replacement body. This is the original body. Sometimes you can see these bodies on eBay or something, replacement body, but this is not. This is not replacement. This is all original. 100% original HPI goodies. So looking at the truck itself, like I said, aside from a slight amount of dust, it's 100% stock, except for I added the fuel filter, and I took off the gray HPI fuel lines and I added clear so you could see the fuel going through there. I saved the old lines because they are mint, but I won't use them for running. So, for the price, it is pretty much in brand new condition. And when they're in this good a condition, there's not really a whole lot to say other than what a fine specimen this is. There is not a flaw anywhere that I see on this. So I'm really happy about this purchase. I'm excited to get this one running. And compared to my original one that I bought 20-some years ago, and to see if there's a difference with how it sounds, the performance. Is it going to be a lot better? I'm sure it has more compression than my original one, even though my original one runs good. So now I'll be able to go back in time and pretty much see how a full compression HPI Savage will run compared to one that is pretty good used of my own. My original one's pretty good used. I rebuilt it all last winter. Went through everything. I'm going to flip it over here so you guys can see the bottom, and then you guys will be able to see the reverse under there. Okay, let's flip them over. And if you look real close, you'll see the extra servo, and you will see the linkage. And I don't know, it's just gleaming everywhere. Very happy with this purchase. Very happy. Like I said, I pretty much don't see any flaw. No flaws. It's really great shape. And for the price, I'm super happy to add it to my collection. He calls me up. He knows I don't ever sell my stuff. That's why he gives me such a good price, because he knows I'm not going to resell this to anybody. I won't be selling any of my stuff till I'm no longer here to use them. That's when they'll get sold, after I'm long gone. I cherish these things. I treat them with a lot of respect. Even the ones that aren't collectible, I still treat with respect. So this one will get started. It will get ran. But I'm going to make sure I do not flip it. And there won't be any crazy speeds or driving crazy with it. I've got my original one to do that with. So, I don't know, guys. I mean, when they're pretty much new, they're pretty much new. You know, there's no faking it. I don't have to go on eBay really and buy a single thing. The only thing I'm going to do is, I like to add the T-Max air filters to it. The T-Max air filter assemblies, they fit right good on these old ones, and they're up out of the way of the spur gear and everything. I tried the Revo one. Revo air filter is kind of close to the spur gear, but the T-Max ones, I run those on my LST, and both my Savages will run them, even though my other one has my other Savage has the motor saver filter, but I'm not going to use that anymore. Don't want to get it dirty. The T-Max ones I can just pick up anywhere. So that's what I'm going to go with. So pretty much that's it for now. I mean, look at that brass collet there and that clutch bell. Even that's absolutely mint. So, yep, pretty excited to get this one running. Like I said, there won't be any crazy driving. This thing is pretty much 100% stock as far as I could tell. It doesn't look like he really changed anything on it. And yeah, it's going to be a fun experience here comparing how it runs compared to my old one that I have been running all these years. Yep, very curious. I already checked the motor as far as that goes, as far as spinning, and it just spins right over so freely. There's definitely no issue there. So it doesn't even need to be looked at really. Just put the battery in and check electronics, and I'll probably end up changing the receiver to the Traxxas TS. The ones that come like in the T-Max or the Revo. The TSM, I think, TQI receiver. I'll end up switching that out. Like I said, I did the fuel filter already in the lines, but that's really about all I've done to it. I'll give it a good cleaning up, make sure there's no dust on it. And yeah, we'll have this one out before the snow flies. We will have this out. I'll make a video of it since it's so new. Make a video of it running, firing up, all that good stuff. So I'm pretty pumped. He called me recently about a Max Force. I picked that up actually earlier in the year. Before that, probably around Christmas time maybe. It's a Mad Force. I'll show you guys that. It's almost in the same condition as this. He did run that one a little bit, but boy, barely. That one's got a bigger .30 in it, Italian motor. And we'll get that one out next. Make a video of it before I run it, and then we'll have a video of that running. Because that one's totally different. .30 will be the biggest motor I've ever had in a nitro. So, I'm curious. He said, if you don't like it loud, you're not going to like it. And I said, well, I love open headers on a real car, so I don't think I'll have a problem with it loud. But yeah, he was definitely stressing that one is very loud. So, I don't know. It's just a quick look over for now. You guys see what's here. It's got the reverse. Not much more to say. Seems to be a pretty much 100% stock for the most part. I can't really tell if there's anything different going on. I'm not an expert in these. I just know I've had mine forever, so when I'm looking at it, it pretty much looks like how mine looks. So, yeah. Yeah, it's so... I mean, there's not even really oil residue or anything that I see. It's just... And like I said, I haven't even wiped it or cleaned it. It's just... As soon as I looked at it, I said, oh yeah, this thing's mint. For 200 bucks, I will take that. So, yep, hopefully you guys like what you're seeing. I don't make a whole lot of videos. I'm not really trying to grow a channel. A lot of times I keep to myself for the most part with what I have. But some of these ones, I realize they are very special, and probably should share them with somebody. Somebody might, you know, going to get some enjoyment out of seeing something that's in really good vintage shape for being so old. So, that's pretty much about it for now, you guys. Boy, if you could buy a new one like that now for that $368 special price, huh? Wouldn't that be something? Holy cow. But yeah, there we go. And until I show you one of my other recent purchases, or we get one of these that I've picked up, we actually fire it up and get them running. Till then, you guys, everyone keep making nitro great again. And if you're looking for nitro content, there's quite a few really good nitro guys on the YouTube. And Hybrid 32494, he shows them, he has them, he repairs them, and in real time. And I recommend his channel very much, Hybrid 32494. So there you go. Till next time, everybody. We'll just leave it at that. Okay, have a good one.